Hi, my friend, it's Pat Sloan here. Tackle It Tuesday. How are you? And it's my birthday, so I have a few things that came in the mail. We'll show it a little bit later. Some friends sent some items in for my birthday. Mwah, mwah. So I am having a wonderful coffee in my mushroom mug that came from one of you lovely, lovely friends out there. So Tackle It Tuesday. I have a lot to tackle. I am going to declare Tackle It December so I can get a few of those things wrapped up because it's just nutty. There's just too much dangling stuff that's out there, but I did move a few things forward. Okay, so I just want to show you my space, and I know that for some of you my space might look quite tidy, but I don't like it with so many piles of things. So let's take a look. Just a little look. Look, I put up some of the things on here. So cute, so cute. And the Ginger is just out of control. I don't know how she's going to live the rest of her life, whether it will be here or with a friend, but she's a bit massive. Look how massive, just huge. So this is all a freaking mess for me. Piles of stuff, piles and piles, and things over there. I've got a button that has to go back on that, and then stuff stacked. Okay, so I have to, on Tackle It Tuesday, I had to actually do all this before I could film because it was all in a way, pretty much. Looking a little too much clutter for me. The other two things I need to do, which I am not obviously going to do all of those today, but I am going to get the piece and quilt section sewn together, and then I still have the border for the other Ode to the National Parks. I need to cut the border for that guy. There it is. And I think I have to cut backings for both of them. So they are here. So that's, yeah. I have obviously not been doing those things the last few days. What's with that? So when I have those piles of things, it just kind of goes like, you know, I can't go forward very easily. I have to get them moved around and cleaned up. And that ginger plant is, I think I'm going to try moving it into my dining room where it can get light, similar light, because the windows are there, just catty corner like this to where I have it in the studio here, but it's just becoming in the way. So anyway, that'll be another Tackle It Tuesday item, trying to figure out what to do with the little princess ginger plant. Okay, so I got that sewn together. So all of that sewn together, I've got the 2 blocks hanging there. And tomorrow I will move the Bee Haven quilt along for tomorrow, plus a little surprise for tomorrow's video, so you want to be sure to watch. And I have other things then to do today from what was on the original list, because this is just how we roll. It's like sometimes the original list, we just have to shuffle things around. And speaking of the original list, I have got December. Here is the December project list. Already I have at the top just a fun little calendar with, I enjoy finding all the little images, and then down below it is basically what the projects are and kind of all the celebration days. Remember, it's 2 pages, and so on the back I have the listing, and when you're reading this online you can click a lot of those are linked, so you can click from to the web and get to the project page or the book or whatever it is we're doing. So yeah, definitely I will be doing some cleanup of things, finishing up of things for December. But be sure to download this. Let me show you before we go to other things. I got back the pattern. This is the one that's on point, which I was using that really cute Christmas fabric. So I've been showing you. My friend Karen, who long-armed this for me, did a diagonal type design. Yeah, so I haven't trimmed it yet, but see, this and the Christmas All Year both have to have their binding put on so that I can decorate, so that I can take down Halloween, because I did not do it early. So here is, let me just show you first. Here it is on the On Point. this is really fun, and I did take the extra blocks. There we go, like the cutaways, and I made some extra blocks down the back, which I think is super fun. I used Paradise Park, that floral. Remember for London Town, I'm using that same, but in blue. And so I did the pink because I think it went really well. Let me see if I can show you. Ah, here. I think you can see. I think you can see the quilting. Let me hold it really. Can you see? It's like a diagonal feathery kind of thing. It just seemed to work perfectly for this. Karen always finds the best designs. All right, so that needs to be trimmed, and I have fabric, plus I want to use one of the fabrics that I had extra of. I got extra of. Here it is. I want to make a new pillow. So that's the other thing I want to do, because for that fabric line, which I'll link it below, it's an art gallery Christmas cabin. I want to do a pillow with this. I love that the vintagey snowman. He is so perfect. Look at him. Look at him. So I want to do a pillow with this. Okay, so those are my do in the next few days, need to do in the next few days items. All right, so we'll do, before we get to a new thing, oops, let's come down here. Before we get to a new thing, I went through London Town to get the Big Ben, it's Big Ben, right? The clock onto the face of the tower. Anyways, I did a little step out showing you kind of how I was handling that. Let's take a look. So here's the clock and some heat and bond light. I can actually see right through here. Can you tell? Oh yeah, you can tell. So you can see right through here. So I am going to trace it about 1/4 inch out. And then I'll use black thread and blanket stitch on the machine so that the stitching is all on this 1/4 inch out here, because I just don't really want the stitching to be on the clock face. I don't want any of it on the clock, and so that's what I'm going to do. Trace it a little bit outside of here, and then get the clock face ready for the block. So here's the heat and bond, and then I just cut out the center so that it's soft, and then pretty much where I cut the circle, let me just rotate this so I don't have heat and bond going on my wool mat. Okay, so pretty much where I cut the circle will be outside of the clock, because remember that's going to be where the stitching is. And so now I've got the iron, and that looks good. So I'm pressing it down, and there we go. And I can cut this. See, like here, I got a little bit far away. So what I might do is just take a sliver of heat and bond and lay it on here, because when I cut my circle, I'm going to have to cut in here. So I was a little off. So I'll just take a heat and bond slice and put it in here. Let me get it. So here's the slice. I just took the circle, laid it on top like that, and then trimmed. I didn't even draw it or anything. I just kind of trimmed it. And what I'll do is lay that there, and it's okay if it gets on top of the other one. That won't matter, because it's still the paper there. Even if it had double layer of heat and bond, it wouldn't matter. Okay, so now I'm good. So basically, like my drawing line, you know, I will be cutting here. So I'm going to cut about that 1/4 inch away all around the clock. And here it is with that. And what I'm going to do now is just smooth this out, make it, you know, a little bit tighter so that it's more like the circle and not so, you know, it's got a little bit jaggy there, here, like here and there. I'll just trim that down, so I'll do that real carefully. The clock face is a wee bit of an oval. That's the shape of it. And so there we go. And I will, here's the shaving. See, I just trimmed enough to smooth out the edge. And now I'll put this on the big clock. Give it the face. So I'm just peeling the paper off. You just, you know, get it started. You can fold it, make a little fold in the paper. Sometimes that'll help you release it. It comes off really well with the heat and bond light. Okay, and now I want 12 at the top, right? The clock to have 12 at the top. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, it looks good. Okay, 12 at the top. 1, 2, 3, 6. That looks great. And then, whoops, two-handed. I will just, do I like it? Does it need to shift it just a wee bit more? No. Up and down, sides. Sorry. I'm looking at it, but not through the lens, so here we go. And it's pressed on. Now what I will do is my blanket stitch in black, since that's a black rim. And it will just cover the rim, the blanket stitch, and it won't go, I'll set the distance so that it does not go into the clock. And then it'll be done. And here we go. It's not stitched yet. I didn't get to it, but I will stitch it in black so that it basically, like I said, will cover up that outer edge. And there were a couple of cute ones. We went through the other day and looked at the ones that I was sent with. Thank you so much, friends who sent me this. And I believe these are Tim Holtz fabric lines that have some clocks. So if you're looking for a clock face, just, go look for his fabric lines. They were all small pieces, so I don't know the name of the fabric lines. But I think that turned out super cute. Next week, I will get the next London Town blocks ready and get sewing on them. I'm not in a hurry for the London Town, and so I'm trying to work on it steadily, some part of it each week. And I believe there are cars next week, so that's what we'll do. And because this is sewn, this can come off the wall, and tomorrow I can show the Bee Haven blocks from Kate May. So I will do that all tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, what have I got? I have, I want to do the sew sampler box because, I'm always doing the sew samplers just like a month after you get them. That way everybody has gotten them. A lot of people in other countries get them, and the shipping takes a lot longer. And I'm not, I'm not in a hurry to get into them. So this is the October box, the October sew sampler. We're going into December. So it is a little bit, I do it at the end of the month after it comes in. So let me just grab that. So here it is. This is the sew sampler box, and it is for October. So we're going to take a look. There's always a discount code on the back of the sheet. So we got a lemon chiffon thing going on there. So on the back there's a discount code, and then they also give you a secondary project for the fabric. So that is nice. This is called Colorful Fall. So you get the little booklet that tells you what's going on. And it's Laguna Sunrise. You're going to see why I'm saying that. This is so pretty that I've got a fat quarter bundle of it to work with. So gorgeous. And then what else do we get in here? We got mini bolts. Oh, how fun. How fun. I have never been one to wrap things on the bolts, but they do look super tidy. So that'll be fun to try. And this is the Sticky Scissors Sheath. Okay, so it looks like it's got a little thing on the back for, okay, tell me what this is about. Oh, okay, here we go. So, okay, so it looks like you can stick that somewhere, like on your sewing machine, or contain, like a project box or something, and then you can put your scissors in it. So it's like a little holder. And then, oh, how useful. As I was just talking at my sewing group the other day about needing to put some sort of little trash bag into my sewing stuff, and here is a whole pattern on how to do that. It comes with the frame. So very fun. And then this is the pattern that comes with the kit. So it's exclusive to the kit. Oh, that's really pretty. So pretty. Okay, fun. I love it. Such neat things to try out. Okay, so that is the sew sampler, and then sometimes they have extra boxes if you wanted to try one out, if you liked it. So I link you down below to all the stuff, the boxes and everything else that's still available, or to subscribe. So it's really quite a nice treat, and they're always really great really great projects. And I like that they now give you kind of a secondary pattern to do, because if you want to do something maybe more of a repeat, that other one that they showed you, and those are free patterns on the Fat Quarter Shop's website. All right, so now, the big reveal of the next Black Wednesday. And I know it's Tuesday, but tomorrow I didn't want to do that. Okay, anyways, we're doing it today. And if you get my emails, I will have an email go out today as well for Tuesday, just because this and the calendar came out. All right, so what we're going to do is Grandma's Kitchen. That is going to be the theme. Grandma's Kitchen is a quilt-along that I did in like 2017, and so most of you have not been around. We're not around seven years ago to do this with me, and some of you might have. Maybe you did part of it and didn't finish. Maybe you did do the whole thing. But what I'm going to do is that it'll still be run. For those of you who have never seen it before, I'm not showing you the final quilt or any of the topics or anything. If you need to see them, they are on my website and you can go to them, but I am not going to show them on the video. I'm going to run it still like a mystery. And Grandma's Kitchen are going to be 25 blocks. There's 2 different sizes and some partial block things that go on. And I also am giving you, for those of you who don't want to do 25 blocks or don't want to do 2 size blocks or don't want to do symmetrical, you can do the 12-inch blocks only, and then maybe add in a few of the 10-inch by putting a border around it. You can bring them up to 12-inch. And so there's a thing like that. So I've got on here, let me show you, we have the supply list, which is basically a Fat Quarter bundle and a few other things. There's not a lot of background, but I'm telling you, if you want more background that's all the same, you can buy some extra. And then we're going to sew it in rows, but I'm leaving the numbering system. This is the order that the blocks will be in, because that's the order I did it originally. And then here's all your layout. So you can be sewing stuff. You can see there's not a lot of sort of sashing stuff, but there are backgrounds to blocks. I am going to use the Laguna Sunrise from my friends Sherry and Chelsea. And so these colors, there's a group here of lights. And so I am going to try to use a lot of those as kind of the background for the blocks. And then I grabbed some ballerina pink, this ballerina pink that I've used before. I think that'll just be so cheerful for Grandma's Kitchen. And then this will be my binding. And I might actually do scrappy binding in the end. We'll see. We'll see. But I've got, this is my working bundle for it. So I am super excited. It is a really wonderful trip down memory lane, because whether you yourself are a grandma and you want to sort of celebrate that about yourself, with the Grandma's Kitchen and all the kind of memories, or like me, you will maybe be thinking about your own grandmas or great grandmas or someone who kind of filled in that role for you in your life. And it's just a really, really fun quilt along and a super, super fun topic. Okay, so the project page is out there. You can get a Fat Quarter bundle that you like, some other fabric to go with it, and I probably add in a little bit maybe from what I already owned. I kind of go through like I do and just add a few things, and then this you can download now if you want to get it now, because you might find some Fat Quarter bundles over the Black Friday weekend that you like. So, or you might want to get this one that I have. Yeah, it's all out there. It's all good. So I got some birthday things in the mail, which is so fun. This first one is from Jamie in Oklahoma, and the card. Look at this. Look how detailed that is. It's just so gorgeous, Jamie. So gorgeous. And she decided I needed some flag from Oklahoma. So these are all state flags, which is super fun. Super fun. It's got the American flag on this side, this panel, and then all the little state flags. But here's what she did. So I knew where Oklahoma was. And she put a heart pin on there. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just, I think you guys are all so fun and clever. You just make everything delightful. You really do. Okay, we've got from Lori in California, and she's have a magical birthday. look at the mushrooms. I'm just like delighted. The mushrooms make me so happy. So she found some mushroom fabrics. Look at these gnomes. And like, there's flamingos. Oh my, they're just so cute. So cute. And another really pretty one. Some reds, because you know, you can never have enough red. And a wool mushroom. Look at that. Look how darling that is. It's so cute. It's so cute. Just can fit anywhere, you know, just in the little spaces, right? My good buddy Bobby, she sent me a pretty card. Look at this. Look at that cake. Look at that. That'd be pretty fabric, right? So many cards would make pretty fabric. And then she sent me, it's batting. It's got batting in it. But look at this. Look at this. Because she said, you know, when you go sewing out and about, you need to be able to find your scissors. And then it's got a super cute little tag. It says Queen Sloan on a ruler. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so cool. Yes, I will definitely wear this to quilting. I'm going to to go sew with friends. I now have a bag of stuff because we're using the machine, and I want to keep, you know, took the Duchess. I should show you a picture of me, how I packed it. Maybe next week I'll do that. You know, it's only so many hours in the day to show everything. Okay, this is from Gina in Wisconsin. Look at this card, how pretty. And then she sent me one of these, super cool, and I have never had one. These sort of diffusers with a pretty scent. Look at that. So I've never had one. I've seen them, but I've never had one. So thank you. Thank you. This, look. Guess what's in there? Some goodies. And, okay. You guys are so clever. You find the best stuff. You find the best stuff. She sent me a wonderful, yummy Starbucks, some super cute stickers, and like a little like a keychain thing, yeah, with the mushrooms on it. Is this one, a bookmark? Oh no, it's a pen. It's like a paper pen. There's like a pen thing on the bottom. It's like such cute stuff. And then the tea towel that was on the bag. I love these. I use tea towels. I do. Look at that. Looks a lot like the book one of our friends sent, you know, with the very, you know, natural, with like the science, this vintage, you know, the science type stuff. Okay, one of our friends, I want to be sure you see this. I know you said I didn't need to share it, but I still have to, you know that I got it. I can still party till the cows come home, as long as they come home by 9 p.m. Oh, and then she also sent me a yummy Starbucks. Thank you. Mwah. I want you to know that it arrived. And one last one from my buddy Melissa, who is also an ambassador. Bobby is one of our ambassadors. My friends help me out. And look at this sparkly card. Oh, so pretty. And she found me some, I love this, that gray with those little mushrooms. I love it. And then she made me a pumpkin with a feed sack. Oh, Melissa, this is so gorgeous. Look at that. Love it. Okay, my friends. Thank you so much for all the wonderful birthday wishes. Mwah, mwah. And be sure to download your calendar today for December, your project calendar, so you know what's going on. And download the supply list and layout for our next block Wednesday, which starts in January. And it's called Grandma's Kitchen. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.